In this video, I'm going to show you a look that you can do with the Mary Kay limited edition pink palette. It's the 60th anniversary eyeshadow palette, and it has these colors. So we've got Pink Diamonds, which is an interesting shade because just looking at it, it looks like a shimmery white, but it does have a lot of pinkish glitter in it, so it kind of looks pink when you put it on. And then we have the iconic pink right here, and the Legacy Lilac right here, and the Burgundy Crown right here. So what I was thinking about doing, and I tried this the other day, and it looked good, I thought, but it seems that we have some options here, depending on how you want to do it. So definitely this goes up as the highlight under your brow, and maybe majority of your lid. And then you can either choose the pink or the purple to put on your lid, and then put the other one in the crease, and then this in the corner, the darker color in the corner. You could, if you wanted to, split, like do half of your lid in the pink and half of the lid in the purple. If you wanted to do something more creative like that, I'm just going to stick to the basic because I have to go to work after this. So I don't want to look too creative. So I'm going to use the all over eyeshadow brush, which mine needs to be cleaned. And I'm going to go into the Pink Diamonds. Maybe a little more than that. And I'm just going to do all over. See that? See, that looks kind of almost lilac, and it has like pieces of glitter in it. Now I'm going to go back with the other brush and put a more concentrated amount right under the arch. This brush is kind of too big to do that, but it's okay for this. And I really think that that other pink is too dark to go up here. But if you want to try to do that, you could. I just think it looks better to have a lighter color up next to your brow. And then I'm going to stick with the same brush and go into the iconic pink, which is right here. And this goes on very vibrantly. See what I mean? And kind of work that up into the crease a little bit, especially if you have a hooded eye. You want to do that. And I can come back and put more in the crease. So I don't really have the right brush right here to put that in the crease. So I'm going to go in with the angled brush, which is called the eye crease brush, and put some more of that pink in the crease and work it in really well. You can see that brush just really, really helps to get that in the crease good. Oops. I got a little bit on the bridge of my nose just now. So let me see if it'll just wipe off. Yeah. Alright. It's a little rough looking, but we're going to blend it. So now I'm going to go in to the lilac and put a little bit of that in the crease. And it doesn't show up as well, but it also, when you combine it with the pink, it kind of darkens the pink. And then I'm going to go in with the burgundy crown, which is right here, with the angled brush. And just put it kind of maybe about 3/4 of the way across. And make like a little V. And you could like try to make a wing out of it if you wanted to. I wore this makeup look to work the other day and nobody said anything, so it looks a little bit crazy right now, but it will look better after it's blended and after I have the rest of my face done. And if you wanted to, you could dust a little bit of that other color on the lid just to give it some shimmer. I'm not going to do that. They say that when you get to be like past 35, you ought not to be wearing glitter in your eyeshadow. I mean, it's up to you and where you're going, but so I'm going back in to the pink diamonds with this brush, just to get it closer up to my brow right here. And we can put it here. So now let's blend that with the blending brush. Just back and forth, circular motions. Now look at my right eye compared to my left eye. I think it looks a lot smoother, a lot more polished. So the blending really helps. I didn't do a good job on this eye of making it look like a wing like I did on the other eye, but now that it's blended, you can't really tell that anyway. And you can blend with your finger as well, if that helps. Okay, so I'm going to finish this look. Wish I could pause this video, but because you all have seen the makeup going on before. I already have the primer on, so I'm using the Time Wise Luminous Foundation with the foundation brush, about that much for just half my face. And I'm stippling it, and I've mentioned this before in the other videos, just to get it spread out, and then I'm going to start using some more sweeping and circular motions to get it blended in. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, that I've always been taught that you should blend your foundation into your neck, like up under your chin. But I have discovered recently that that's only if your foundation doesn't match very well. Can you see a line? I mean, you definitely don't want to look like you're wearing a mask because your foundation's not the right color. Okay. And you can certainly wear foundation on your neck if you want to, but you shouldn't have to if it's the right color. And our quiz on the website is pretty good at picking out what your color is. So I found out what color I needed when I first joined, and I wasn't like, I didn't know if I could trust the quiz, because different makeup companies use different requirements in figuring that out, and I didn't think the questions were detailed enough to figure it out accurately. So I sent my director, who's been doing this for 30 years, some pictures of me with makeup on, and she told me that I was N140, which is what I'm wearing. And the color match quiz on the website says I'm N140. So, pretty wild, huh? One of the big things about figuring out what shade you are is determined by how your skin reacts to the sun. Whether or not you just tan immediately, or you burn, and then it turns to tan, which is me. So that's why I'm neutral. So I think I might have to look this up, but if you're, I got a hair, hold on. Like if you tan and you just stay that way, then you're C, I think. And then you're neutral if you are like me, and then you're warm if you just tan. So I'm going to go in with this blush. This is the Rogue Rose. It's the pinkest blush that I have. So I'm just going to tap in that with the blush brush, and just tap on the apples of my cheeks and up my cheekbone. And then once I get the product on, I'm going to kind of blend it. And you want to be careful with this color. This color, a little bit goes a long way. That may be too much, but we can tone it down later with some powder, and you can like wipe it off with a tissue too if it's too much. And you want to make sure that your lighting is good. And I've always heard that you should check your makeup in more than one light, because it could be, because I got a bright light on my right side, but I don't have one on my left side. Maybe I should get another one. Anyway, and then I'm going to go in with some highlight. I was going to show you the one that I'm using. This is called Glazed. And it's a good color for if you just want a little shimmer, but you don't want any added color. I tried the other, we have two highlight shades, and I'm just going to go into it in the top part of this brush that's angled out more. The other one is just not the right color for me, I don't think. So just go on the top and see, I just add literally a glaze to your cheeks. And you could do contour if you want to. I'm not going to do that today. Go on your nose, wherever you want to look a little sun-kissed. And since I'm not doing the contour, I don't care. Well, okay. And then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and go into my pressed powder and just go all over. So you can tone the blush down this way if you got too much. You can wear eyeliner if you want. I don't want to put on eyeliner today. And then I'm going to go back over my brows again. That one ended up turning out pretty good. I just plucked them again recently and probably cut into the shape a little more than I should have. So then I'm going to use this Clear Brow Styling Gel just to hold them down. Because they'll stay the way that I comb them better if I put this on. And then I'm going to go over that with the spoolie again just to make sure. They're the way I want them. daddy used to have wild woolly eyebrows the older he got. So I hope that doesn't happen to me when I get old. Maybe because I'm a woman it will not be as bad. And then we're going to do mascara. You always rub it and you don't want to pump it. You can do one coat or two coats. If you hear a weird noise in my background, there's construction going on near my house. And if this sound is a little low or muffled, I ordered a microphone, so hopefully the next time I do a video it'll sound better. But the air conditioning doesn't work very well in the room where I'm in, and I've got the window open and the fan going. So, like I think I've mentioned this before, if you're going to do 2 coats of mascara, do the other eye first and come back, because if you put too much mascara on at one time before any of it's had a chance to dry, then it'll just be real clumpy and real gloppy. So if you see how I'm doing the edges like this, it ends up making me look like I've got winged eyeliner on when I'm looking straight ahead. Okay, the last thing I'm going to put on is lipstick. Now this is also limited edition, and I think it's out of stock right now. It's called Positive Impact, and it is sparkly. Now it doesn't go on that sparkly, but I think this is a pretty color. It's nice and pink and it kind of matches the eyeshadow. It comes in 2 shades. But I think that's a pretty shade for me. So there is the finished pink look from the, what is this whole thing called? 60th Anniversary Eyeshadow Palette. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.